No words. No words, ladies and gentlemen, on what the fuck we fucking saw. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, you guys saw my deck profile from earlier this morning, where I did my updated Arcana Knight deck profile. If you guys have not checked out that video, I recommend you guys check it out. Check it out after you're done watching this video, of course. But tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys the results of the Royal Rumble, and I'm not going to go in depth with the card until Monday's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But I'm being honest. I'm being 100 on this one. This was by far, arguably one of the most historic and one of the most controversial Royal Rumble premium live events we have had in years. And I think the last time we had a controversial Royal Rumble premium live event was actually, I believe, I could be wrong, 2005. Yeah. Crazy, right? Crazy. That was what? Almost 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago. Think about that, guys. Almost 20 years ago. But hopefully you guys are ready for the results of the show. If you guys are, and you guys want to see more premium live event results and predictions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. The links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. I'm gonna be honest, by the time you guys see this video, it'll probably be midnight. So I do apologize, but it's not my fault that they made the show 6 fucking hours. I am not surprised, honestly. But we do kick things off with the men's Royal Rumble match, which featured the following men. Good thing I've got the Royal Rumble match card. Going in order from 1 to 30, the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Sheamus, The Miz, NXT Tag Team Champion Kofi Kingston, Johnny Gargano, NXT Tag Team Champion Xavier Woods, Karrion Kross, Chad Gable, Drew McIntyre, Santos Escobar, Angelo Dawkins, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, Seth freaking Rollins, Otis, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Elias, Finn Balor, get this, Booker T, the two-time Hall of Famer Booker T. You had to know something like that was coming, right? Damian Priest, Montez Ford, get this, the return of Edge since October. Crazy, I know. The United States Champion Austin Theory, the Nigerian Giant Omos, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, the return of Logan Paul, and the return of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And I want to point out the fact that Gunther lasted 1 hour, 11 minutes, 12 seconds, which is the all-time record for the most time in a single Rumble, which is insane. And, this was probably by far one of the most controversial men's Royal Rumble matches ever, because at number 17, again, Rey Mysterio was supposed to have entered, but guess what happened? Dominic Mysterio attacked his father in the backstage area, thus he was medically disqualified from competing in the men's Royal Rumble match. So unfortunately, that did not work out so well. Kofi even also got eliminated. Apparently, his feet landed on a chair, but apparently, according to the WWE referees, it was too little, too late. So both NXT Tag Team Champions ended up getting eliminated. Truth be told, Gunther actually eliminated, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. He actually eliminated 5 men in the men's Royal Rumble match, which is pretty crazy. And then Brock Lesnar actually eliminated 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 men before getting eliminated by Bobby Lashley. So obviously we can almost guarantee that we're definitely going to be seeing a third match between the two at WrestleMania, hands down. But this was a pretty historic matchup because Logan Paul eliminated Seth freaking Rollins. Can you believe that, guys? Can you fucking believe that? Logan Paul eliminates the Visionary, the former 2-time Universal Champion Seth freaking Rollins. Can you guys believe that? But of course, at the closing moments, the closing minutes of the match, it came down to the number 1 and the number 30 entrants, which were Gunther and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. This was a back and forth matchup, but Cody Rhodes ended up eliminating Gunther to win the men's Royal Rumble match and will now challenge for the undisputed Universal title in the main event of WrestleMania. But there are 2 questions that must be answered. Number 1, which night? Will it be on Saturday or will it be on Sunday? And the second, who walked out as the undisputed Universal Champion? Guess you guys will have to find out later on in the video. But I'm pretty sure the latter of you guys are probably gonna skip to that moment, and yeah. But if you guys want to watch the rest of the results, then keep watching the video, guys, because I can tell you right now, this next match, I don't even know how to describe the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match because you would think, right? You would think that we would see the Bray Wyatt of old, you know, the Bray Wyatt from like 2015 or whatever, but no. If you guys did not watch the Royal Rumble, this was the Bray Wyatt that we saw in the Pitch Black match. But I warn you, it ain't for the faint of heart. Yeah, that was Bray Wyatt without the mask, just with face paint. Now imagine Bray Wyatt with the mask. Yeah, that's basically about what you would expect from Bray Wyatt. But this was actually, I think, in my opinion, this was probably the strangest match we had ever seen in years. But the closing moments of the match, Bray Wyatt hits LA Knight with Sister Abigail to win the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. But right when the match ended, Bray Wyatt put the mask on, chased LA Knight all throughout the Alamo Dome, finally catches him in the mandible claw, and ends up knocking him out cold, and we saw Uncle Howdy from the rafters do a trust fall splash onto LA Knight. Pyro comes out, and then we saw the Firefly Funhouse friends. Ramblin' Rabbit, Huskus the Pig, I think, what was it, Abigail? I think it was like Sister Abigail or something like that, and one other person I don't remember. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while, but yeah. It's hard to say whether or not we're gonna see Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt together, like team up, but who knows? But I guess congrats to Bray Wyatt, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. I just don't fucking know. I was freaked out. I mean legit. I was freaked the fuck out. Like, I just don't know. I just don't fucking know, guys. I couldn't tell you. But with that being said, we now move on to the Raw Women's title match between the EST Bianca Belair and the Goddess Alexa Bliss. And this is interesting because with Alexa Bliss saying that she's in control and being the face of evil, I'm pretty sure that she'll probably end up joining Bray Wyatt once again after almost 2 years. It's possible, but only time will tell. But this was a very hard-hitting match. This was back and forth, non-stop action. Near fall after near fall. But in the end, Bianca Belair once again hits Alexa Bliss with the KOD to retain the Raw Women's title. And then we saw Uncle Howdy show up on the Trons, asking Bliss, are you really in control? So the question now becomes, what does Alexa Bliss do? What does she do? She has no other alternative. She's practically she's out of options. So it's hard to say it's kind of hard to predict what what Bliss will do, but congrats to Bianca Belair. Can't wait to see what happens next for her. But we now move on to the Women's Royal Rumble match, and I'm gonna be honest, looking at this list, you're gonna see something very, very interesting. Very interesting. If you guys are wondering, what is that interesting? Well, trust me, guys, you will not expect it. Honestly, you guys will not expect it at all. Because, well, the Women's Royal Rumble match was very interesting. Very, very interesting. And the entries are as follows. Going from 1 to 30, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Dana Brooke, Emma, Shayna Baszler, Bayley, Hit Rose, B-Fab, get this. The NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy herself. That right there speaks a lot of volume. She could potentially have won the Royal Rumble, go on to NXT Vengeance Day, defeat both members of Toxic Attraction, and become what? I believe what? Just the second woman in history to win a main roster championship as the NXT Women's Champion? I mean, come on. That right there speaks a lot of volume. Dakota Kai, Io Sky, the return of Natalya, Candice LeRae, NXT's Zoe Stark, Xia Li, Becky Lynch, Tegan Nox, Asuka. Now before you judge, you guys are probably wondering which version of Asuka did we get? Well, this is the version of Asuka that we got. If I can try to... If I can try and show it... If I can try and show it up really quickly... Okay, apparently it's... Okay, apparently this thing ain't letting me. There we go. So, this is the version of Asuka that we got. Ready? Yeah. That's the version of Asuka we got after all this time. And... I'm being honest, we didn't expect that. We did not expect that version of Asuka to come to WWE, because that version of Asuka is basically what was her character name? What was her name in Japan? What was it, Kana? I think it was like Kana or something like that. So yeah. Speaking of returns, the return of not Doudrop but Piper Niven, Tamina, the return of Chelsea Green, which is a bit of an odd one, Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, Mi Chin, Mia Yim, Lacey Evans, the return of Michelle McCool, who was sitting at ringside, which was kind of hilarious, NXT's Indy Hartwell, Sonya Deville, Shotzi, Nikki Cross. Now, let me ask you this. For number 30, I want you guys to really quickly pause this video and post in the comments below who you believe number 30 was. Did you guys comment? Oh, did you guys comment? No? Well, if you didn't, it's okay. I'm not salty about it, but if you did, that's awesome, because I will be looking at the comments. I always look at any and all comments that get posted in all my videos. But number 30 was 100% botched, because number 30 was the return of Nia Jax. Yeah, Nia Jax, ladies and gentlemen. I did not expect Nia Jax to come back. She didn't even eliminate one person, and she got eliminated by literally everyone else who remained in the Women's Royal Rumble match, which I believe I have it here in my... which ended up being Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Asuka, Piper Niven, Raquel Rodriguez, Mia Yim, Lacey Evans, Michelle McCool, Sonya Deville, Shotzi, and Nikki Cross. That's 11 women. It took 11 women to eliminate Nia Jax. So the question becomes, are we going to see Nia Jax on Raw or SmackDown? Who the fuck knows? All I know is that I guess she's back. I don't know if it was a one-time deal or what the fuck. But the closing moments, it came down to the final three: Asuka, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley. And shockingly enough, Asuka hit Liv Morgan with the mist, meant for Rhea Ripley, but Asuka got eliminated by Rhea, and then Liv Morgan got eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Thus now she is only the fourth person in the history of the Royal Rumble to enter the match at number 1 and go the distance, which is amazing. congrats to Rhea Ripley on winning the Women's Royal Rumble match. We all know who she'll be going after. She'll be going after the Raw Women's title and Bianca Belair. We all know. Let's not even sugarcoat it. But we now move on to the main event. I'm gonna be honest. This legit, this broke my heart. It's Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal title. This was arguably probably one of the most insane matches I had seen in a long time when it comes to the Universal title. But this was a back and forth match. Kevin Owens had multiple near falls, came this close, but there was a time where the referee got knocked down, referee came back up, and it just got nasty. And the closing moments of the match got really nasty when Roman Reigns threw Kevin Owens on neck first onto the steel steps, not once, not twice, but like 3 times. Hits him with the spear. 1, 2, 3. But you guys are wondering, wait a minute, shouldn't this be the end? Shouldn't this be the end of the end of the video? This is typical Roman Reigns, you guys, because well, Roman Reigns decided to have a nice little celebratory Kevin Owens ass whooping. And Sami Zayn stepped in, told Roman that's enough, because the Usos handcuffed Kevin Owens to the ring ropes. Thanks to Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns told Sami, "Okay, fine, you're right. I shouldn't do it. Bam, you do it. Boom, you do it." Hands Sami the chair, and the pop that Sami got was insane. Hits Roman Reigns in the back with the chair. Jey Uso was freaking out, and Sami Zayn gets beaten down. He got beat down so bad, Jey Uso left. He legit left and walked out. Now understand that he's the right-hand man. So what's next for him, right? That being said, it was all over. No longer is Sami Zayn a member of the Bloodline, and well, the question becomes, what's next for Jey Uso? Where does his allegiance lie? Does it lie with Sami Zayn, or with his own blood? Only time will tell. But I will be going in depth, even further in depth, on the show on Monday's episode of WWE's Biggest Issue. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And that brings me to the question of the day, which is this: which match do you believe was the match of the night? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more premium live event results and predictions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, follow me on all my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.